5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you live. It's Rita Live. Eric Sky, Rita Lee Live. Tell them what the world is going on, Dad. Sorry, I had to say it just because.
Can you open this? My hands keep slipping off of this.
So Chloe tonight asked me to buy it. Chloe asked me to open this. Everyone, good evening, everyone. Higgins asked me a question. Yes, I can help you open this. It's called the scissor method.
I didn't have any idea where you put these
scissors were right there. It was in front of you.
Yeah, we don't have any idea where you put stuff these days.
See? You see how much? Here you go, Chloe. Just pull it up and now.
Yeah, I got it.
So Chloe says to me, welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Release video blog. I'm Mary Sky. If you can see right here, barely, I'm drinking Irish cream this evening. Yes, so Chloe goes to the store. Chloe comes back from the store. Chloe, I left the door unlocked, so here's the store, right? So I go to the store, right? I love I love Chloe dearly, you know. And so what happened is I turned around and I went to sleep. Chloe said to me, I said, Chloe, must be sucky because you come in last night, you make homemade zucchini fritters. She loved the zucchini fritters. What did the Rita do? The Rita goes to sleep. Yeah, the Rita goes to sleep. This girl goes to sleep. And then, because, you know, I was completely hammered. Then I found out because I was completely hammered, worse than a bag of hammers, worse than Chloe's favorite word to Papa Tom. Tom, you're dumber than a bag of hammers. That's Chloe. And then Chloe says to me, and so I call up the old man. He's at Costco buying groceries for his friend. They talk about him being exploited, apparently. So then he turns around and
break it up. I'm not going to cut it up. I'm just going to break this up.
Then he says, I want to thank you wholeheartedly. Then he turns around and he's like, I heard you were in the hospital. I looked at Chloe. I was in the hospital? Chloe says, yeah, you were in the hospital. Well, what was in the hospital for? Well, you assaulted a police officer and you ended up in the hospital. If I assaulted a police officer, I would still be in handcuffs. I wouldn't be in the hospital. Makes you wonder what Chloe comes up with. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the hospital. Then I call the old man. He's like, oh, I'm just grateful. And then I'm glad you're safe and you're okay and you're out of the hospital. So his mindset is I was in the hospital. My mindset is, what the fuck are you talking about, man? So then I call my neighbor and I said, hey, what's up? She's like, yeah. And so it goes back to inflation. All right, so we're going to cut this short tonight because every time I do an inflation video, it means 3 hours of me drinking and passing out, as the lovely Chloe says. Let me show you the lovely Chloe. Gotta have manicotti. She's preparing manicotti. Say hello to the people, Chloe. Chloe wants to hide from you all.
I wash my face, put my makeup on.
She doesn't need makeup. Everyone tells me that knows Chloe's visiting me, says Chloe's beautiful without makeup. Look, there's too many men in fucking dresses that think being a woman means wearing makeup. If Chloe would basically realize and embrace womanhood without fucking needing makeup, you wouldn't need to fucking...
Well, I was able to do it until some gangster said that some gangster thug was like, that's a dude, motherfucker. Yo, it's a dude. Because I want to show to my bitch that I'm transphobic. I'm also mimicking what I heard from a rap song.
So, anyway.
From the projects, from the ghetto and the hood. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get on with inflation part 4. So Higgins, of course, messages me. I haven't looked at his link thoroughly today because I got to send him a couple links while I'm talking about links, because he sent me a link and he says, how's my head? My head? I have no clue how my head is. So he says you want an AMD Ryzen 5. Okay. Windows Pro 11, he wants this. And he wants... it's got 16 gigs of RAM. Wow. You can get one with 512 or 2 terabytes. So apparently he found a mini. This is R5. So if I click on the R7s, The R7 looks pretty cool. As you did any research, yeah, I'd love to get this, but the thing is Higgins sends me a link, right? These are perfect for Chloe and I. I'd personally buy one of these. Fortunately, the problem is with these AMDs is uh, out of love for Chloe and out of love for Higgins and out of love for my Dugans here, that Chloe's like, I want a shot. It's like, dude, you've had more booze this weekend than you've had in an entire month. I love Zoe and Chloe, and Zoe said to me, Rena, make sure you basically post a picture of the bottle just to show the people or something, or something like that. There we go. Dugans, Zoe, remember Duggins? Is it Dugans or Duggins?
Dugans.
This thing tastes better than Bailey's. What do you think, Princess?
Yeah.
So the neighbor asked me today, preppers, well, aren't you going to the fair? What fair? Oh, the fair is going on. Negative.
Yeah. There's only one fair that I kind of grew up with. It's not any fairs around here. Every time I think of the fair or stuff that's fair related, I think about like what I grew up with at the fair we went to.
Hey, Mommy, Chloe, while you're visiting, can I ask a favor?
What is it?
You're a lovely lady. Can you give me a light bulb? I need to screw it in. This lamp here is not turning on. See, this little lamp here ain't turning on. Apparently, he's been very comforting to Chloe. He actually has been. You should have seen him yesterday, people. He literally sat there, and I was waiting for Chloe, and I saw Chloe coming up, and Chloe's like, "Yeah, I'm here," and Moppy's like sitting here going. And I said to Moppy, "Wait, Chloe's coming." Then all of a sudden, Chloe comes up, and he's all happy, and we go into the grocery store. Well, Chloe goes in, and he's in the back, sitting on this little table. Moppy literally was griping. So last night, apparently, and this morning when I semi-passed out, where is he? He's either sleeping in her suitcase, or they're sleeping with Chloe. So it's right there. He misses Chloe, peeps. Anyway, 16 gig. I'm gonna send.
He also misses how I smell. Apparently, he loves my clothes for some reason.
Yeah, well, you should have seen him sleeping in my damn laundry bag. Yep. All right, so I just checked on a couple things. Seems some police scanners are sold out, but I'm going over to send some information to the Higmeister. Yes. Because I got a question for the Higmeisters. So,
doesn't matter. Grating it or just cutting it up like this takes forever. Fucking mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Parmesan's grated.
At least I'm a lovely woman with a lovely woman hanging out with a lovely woman, and I don't have to gripe. Yes.
A piece of mozzarella fell on the floor. Moppy ate it. He loves cheese. Moppy loves cheese for some reason. Only a few dogs I've ever met that eats cheese.
So Higgins, he's gonna get an email right now because I was trying to tell Chloe. I was trying to tell Chloe a couple things, and so I want to tell you about economics tonight. Okay, this is why you guys tuned in. Is you guys are sitting here and me
the length of your video, like you said you were.
I don't want to make it 3 hours, okay, preppers. So here's the deal. So economics, okay. A lot of people want the economy to go back to the past, okay. Fortunately, me and Chloe realized Chloe talked to me about this, and I want to share with you something, okay. So I told Chloe I had the shells, right, and Chloe, of course, being lovely as she is, I'm going to tell you, Chloe decided because she's staying with me today, she wanted to surprise me with manicotti. So she left this for me for the inflation part 4. So inflation part 4 is it costed $2.99 for the Parmesan, not bad. The mozzarella is $5.99, something unique. She likes to use flavored mozzarella. She could have went over to the co-op, but
They don't sell smoked mozzarella anymore.
I actually called them. They do. They just were out.
Hmm.
That's what the power of the telephone does
But
for you.
this stuff was cheaper, anyways.
What's cheaper is I love Chloe dearly, so.
Well,
She should just, and then there's tomato sauce, Italian. We bought tomato sauce and tomato paste.
Yes, for manicottis. And my spaghetti and your manicottis. I'm going to mix
As
it
long
together.
as you don't touch my special spaghetti sauce that I enjoy. Let me show you the best spaghetti sauce in the world, a marinara, so I call this. It's Barilla. I want to get Chloe's opinion on this. What do you think of this?
Ooh.
Yeah, save me that in case you and I need to make spaghetti or something as a
Manicottis?
team.
Well, let's use that then.
And then I have some canned stuff, the food bank.
All right, put that sauce out there. I'll use it.
I'll leave it out just so I don't remember it, okay?
Just say, just
I'm
say
gonna
it's
leave it out. Oh, and you got egg noodles here?
For myself, you got the
Did
manicottis.
you buy this at the? Did you
You
buy
happen
this?
to have it in there, like you said. So I was asking.
No,
you if
I
you
was
had
saying, did you actually get this from the store, or did you get it from the Prepper's Pantry? Come on, I hope it's Prepper's Pantry. I'm awesome.
pantry.
All right, so the Prepper's Pantry. She went in and found egg noodles. Amen. I love it. See, this is the thing is I tried to explain to Chloe the other day, okay? And this is why I want Chloe to, once we get her situated in Bellingham and she's stable, she can come here every weekend. It's fine. And while she's here for the weekends for visitations for Moppy, we can do plenty of meals like Niles Stanton.
Yes.
Yeah, why is Chloe here? Right here. Chloe, say hello to Niles Stanton.
Hi. Sorry.
Well, is Chloe here? There you go. Niles, Chloe is here. Chloe is here. See? Chloe came up by bus, Niles. There you go. So,
Public transit the entire way.
and the reason Miles came in, look at it. Look at that little doggy. He's looking for her hand out. See that? Look at that.
Mop, you're not
Right
getting
there.
any more
Look at
mozzarella
it.
cheese. You're not getting any more cheese. Moppy, I'm using this cheese for a reason. That piece you got, Moppy. was
So,
an accident.
welcome to the channel, Niles.
That piece of cheese that you ate was I accidentally dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, see, so welcome, Niles, to my channel. Like I said, this morning while I was under the weather, that first rights amendments don't apply to my channel since YouTube's always flagging me for stuff that is legitimately true. They're
Here,
just saying it.
That's all you get, Moppy.
I wanted a piece of cheese too. See, she's giving the dog my cheese.
You're gonna be eating it.
I wanted to sample a little sliver to see what it tastes like so I know if it's going to be good in the manicottis, you see? Instead, I don't get a...
Sample this. The rest of it goes in your manicotti. The rest you'll be eating in here.
Boy, that ain't bad at all. For a small, teeny, Yes. How can Chloe be there? Simple. Chloe's right there. You heard that yourself, Niles. You come to my channel. We're talking about inflation. So I think Chloe said it costed me $6 for that little piece of cheese. And so, yeah, it's $6 for the cheese. Yeah, it's not bad for $6. I mean, mozzarella. Was it made in America or was it made in Italy? I have nonca
It
clue.
was made the same country my shades were made in.
Italy?
Yeah.
Sounds great to me, man. I love Italian cheese.
You got some made from Italy, which is mozzarella. I got a pair of shades that are made in Italy.
So I love all you guys, by the way, like I said. So tonight we're going to be talking about what's going on. So a lot of people have asked me what's going on. Simple. Some people say, well, aren't you kind of sad, with, sorry, Chloe, about economics? Yeah. So inflation is high. I mean, literally. I mean, you're paying $6 for that little thing of cheese. But I'm paying, you got regular mozzarella. Did you get the ricotta too, my dear?
It's in here.
Oh.
I've already dumped it in here. I just haven't mixed it yet.
Oh,
But
ricotta is almost $5. So right here, just to make manicottis, it costed me $18 without the shells. Chloe said it would be cheaper to do manicotti. Thanks, Chloe. She was walking around the store over Salisbury steak. Even though we have the breadcrumbs, the Salisbury steaks would have costed more due to the fact we had to buy. I think Chloe said we had to pay more in hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight we're going to be doing some light cooking.
It's cheaper if you just eat cheese instead tonight. And I eat pork sausage. I'm putting my spaghetti.
See, I already made fun of her, Niles, and the rest of you. I call her my beautiful heifer. She said she feels like a cow, so let's just basically call it heifer Chloe.
You're calling me things that my brother used to call someone I dated back in high school. Except he called them a fat pig.
Well, you want to be called a fat pig? Oink, oink, oink,
I don't
oink,
want
oink,
to
oink,
be a
pig.
Uh-uh.
So it's either a pig or a cow. Which one do you want to be nicknamed? Piggy or Moo Moo?
Neither. My horoscope's a goat.
Who cares? My horoscope's a cat. Is a horse.
Yours is Leo. It's a lion. Yours
Mine's
is
a horse.
Leo is a lion.
I am a horse.
How?
Simple. Read the Chinese zodiac or horoscope.
Okay, that's your Chinese horoscope.
Well, what are you in the Chinese, huh?
Dragon.
Say dragon and horse. Bad combination, people. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Or a lion and a goat. Chinese horoscope, yeah, I'm a dragon. Standard horoscope, I am a goat. Capricorn.
So Higgins just emailed me. Apparently he wants me to look over a video on this review or something. Fine, Higgins, I will look at the reviews because, people are complaining about inflation. I mean, literally, Chloe, let me just tell you, the reason Chloe's moving up to Bellingham is two reasons. For all you wondering why Chloe lives as part of inflation. She goes to Seattle. I got to tell you guys this story. She goes to Seattle. Hey, over here today. Oh, you want that? Oh, you want that? Get that. Oh, you're buying. Hold on, let me just say it. Show you guys. This will be funny. You want your pub beer? Here, let's just throw this on in the fridge here like this because I'm gonna be funny here in a second. Thank God Chloe bought her sausage because I didn't have to pay for it. Thank God. So Chloe gets this thing called pub beer, the nastiest beer ever, right? So she turns around and they charge her for 6 little pints. That's what's in there, 6 pints. They charge her a sugar tax for those 6 little pints. Pretty hefty too in Seattle. And then they charge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then apparently, as I heard from Chloe tonight, I love Chloe by the way, love you. Then they said they charge you as an inflation price in Seattle the fucking tin tax. You got a sugar tax for anything that's in a can. You got the can tax if it's in a aluminum can, aluminum tax, and then you have other tax. By the time you walk out the door, the cheap thing at the what's that one place called that Chloe buys everything from? It's Costa, that little store named something. It's like not a dollar store, but
it's Dollar Tree.
Not a Dollar Tree. It's another grocery outlet. Right. So grocery outlet, they turn around and instead of paying $2 for it, she's walking out for $8 or $9. Because why? Well, the city of Seattle wants you to have the sugar tax and the booze tax and the aluminum tax. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you people down there?
Mm-hmm. And apparently,
there he goes. Chloe's gonna tell us. Apparently,
when it comes to like apartments or getting help or paying less money, let's just say this: if you're not of a racial minority, you'll be paying more. You'll be paying a lot more, and you won't get public services that easy, and they expect you to make a certain number of figures a month if they're going to house you. That's how it is. Here's what I've been told. Asia just told me this at the shelter.
That's your friend, right?
Yeah.
How's she doing, by the way? I would love to meet her.
She's kind of. It felt like she's given up, but yeah, she's always at the shelter usually. She's pretty cool. She's about your age. Asia's pretty much like a year younger than you, actually. So she's
So
like, 1
she's
year
like
younger.
45, huh?
Yeah, she's in her 40s. Yeah, she. I could tell because she kept saying how she's a Gen Xer.
Yeah, well, I don't remember what I am.
You're
I
Gen Xer.
have.
You're Gen X. You're
So a lot of you preppers out there message me and you say stuff like, "What's going on? How come we're doing this? Why are we doing it?" You know, I see if Higgins can find me a link to the whatever it is. Yeah. So, anyways, I know he's like, "Oh, you need the hard drive to be 2 terabytes." I don't give a shit.
Hey, do you want to turn that the temperature back up and drop these shells in?
Turn the temperatures down to what?
Turn it up and then drop the shells in, and then I'll adjust the temperature afterwards.
You want me to drop the which shells? Yours or mine?
Yours.
Right, wife.
Because they got to cook. Yours.
Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm already drunk and I'm asking questions. But you know what? Chloe's a great cook. That's one thing I do miss is her cooking. That's one reason why people say, "Oh, you just brought her here to use you." Yeah, maybe I brought her out to use you, but you know what? She uses me more than I use her. Think about it, people. She owes me money. I finally told her, turned around and said, "Where do you want me to drop these in?"
Do it now. Drop them in.
Okay. Goes out here. And then there's 2 trays of this. There's 2 trays of this per box.
Actually, this stuff was actually made in New York. The mozzarella was. It's an Italian recipe, but it's made in New York by Italians that live in New York.
Every year, once a year, preppers, I buy more manicotti shells, and I keep them on hand because one of the most important dishes in the world is manicotti. And by the way, you know why Chloe's making manicotti tonight? I'll tell you why. Because she wanted to say to the person who views my channel every night to know what's going on in my world. Her name's Melissa. Chloe told her around and said to me today, well, before I passed out, she's on the phone. "I'm making you manicottis, hon." I said, "Cool." She says, "Yeah, to tell Melissa to fuck you." I said, "Why do you want Melissa to fuck up?" Because she couldn't even deliver me my 4 calzones she promised. Chloe's like, "Who's the one keeping the promise?"
Put this back in the fridge.
Eggland's best. How many eggs did we use?
Just 2 for this.
At least we're using these. Right?
My dinner doesn't require any eggs. Just yours does because it's one of the ingredients is for your manicotti fillings.
Oh, well. My dinner's all gravy, my dear.
That's where your protein's coming from. Is the egg that's in here? The 2 eggs are in here.
I gotta cook some ribs tonight for Chloe, so I'm gonna have to tell Chloe how to invite. Anyways,
I might just have some manicotti shells because I might have this filled. I might have whatever's left over with my dinner. But I'm gonna make sure that all this goes into manicotti shells for you.
yes, everyone, I get pampered. Well, I'm here because it's my birthday dinner, and Chloe promised me birthday dinner, and she knows either I love manicottis or I love calzones, and I wanted to ask her how much it would cost to make calzones. We have the flour. What would it cost to make calzones?
Probably a little more than this.
Well, all I want is cheese and the sausage. Of course, I had calzones the other day. Chloe looked at me and said, "That looks like crap." That was from this guy named Vinny's.
Looks like someone barfed in a loaf of bread. That's what it looks like.
Looks like barf anyway. Look at it. Barf. Hey, you guys remember Barf's Burgers and you can't do that on television?
No, that douchebag probably reads his news articles on Breitbart. Have you ever heard of Breitbart? I always call it Breitbart.
Anyway, so basically, let's just get down to brass tacks because we've already tied up enough of your time tonight. And a lot of people are just here watching the Chloe edition, which they're now saying stuff like in an email, "Chloe's got a nice ass," or "Chloe's got a nice pair of tits," or "Chloe's plumpy and nice." And yeah, the email.
Now I'm getting hit on my large tits now, which I didn't ask to have large tits.
See, everyone's talking about tits, you know.
And that's why I don't want breast surgery, because look at this. What the F?
Don't worry, you can use a new fresh. You can get a new one, my dear. New one is right there. They're all. You can just.
I just washed it off again. It just fell right there.
Anyway, so inflation is going through the roof. A lot of people are bitching about the price of food. Let's talk about the price of food tonight, okay? Because Higgins and other people have emailed me, and Pee Wee hasn't, by the way. Pee Wee's probably got her own opinion.
With my dinner when I have it.
What's that in your hand?
This is dragon fruit hard cider. I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna sample a swig. I probably
Pour it in
paid
your
for
mouth.
it.
Just pour it. I paid for it. I bought this myself.
Not my cup of tea, people. I don't know what it is, but at least he's been generous to let me sample it. I guess that's what happens when you spend so much money in groceries. But here's the kicker. The young lady, all right, went shopping for me, and we needed this for the video anyways. But the problem is this pricing is getting out of hand. Now, as I said to you all the other day, for example, ramen, for example. I'm going to do ramen today as an example. Old geezer like, I prefer shrimp ramen. Good for you. You prefer shrimp ramen. You prefer to pay $20 for a 24 pack, where I can pay $7 for a 12 packet for a 24 pack of these.
I'm gonna try some different manicotti. I will. I'm gonna to bake the manicottis before I put the sauce on, so it's fresh on there.
Whatever shit works for me. I'm not gonna complain.
Wait, I put a little bit of sauce on there just so it doesn't. So it protects the shell.
Look, my main thing is, however Chloe's doing it as an experiment is fine, okay? Then we got to cook those ribs tonight. We have to cook up your boneless ribs. They got to be cooked.
Yeah.
We got to cook the ham tonight, too. And I got to check on the turkey for tomorrow night. But anyway, happy birthday. Thank you, Niles. My birthday was the 9th of August. My sister's was the 9th of August. And Chloe's brother's was the 9th of August. Go figure. So we're spending my birthday, Niles, as the entire month, and I'm grateful to have Chloe. Of course, I told Chloe when I got up today, I walked out, went to the bathroom, looked at her, and I said, "I'm sorry." She says, "What?" I didn't expect to excessively drink Friday night, go to sleep, get up, excessively drink, do a 3-hour YouTube video, and then go back to sleep. Yeah, it's been good for my momentum because people keep waking me up and causing my imbalance of sleep. So, anyway, so the inflation is getting to the point where people need to realize, and I think Higgins finally realized, I think old Higgins boys realized that, love Higgins dearly, by the way, that sometimes people need to realize that finances are pretty damn hard. Now, is Zoe mad that Chloe's backing up? No, actually, Zoe is not. Zoe's actually happy. I mean, I can call Zoe right now on the phone, and Zoe will say she's happy I'm hanging with Chloe because Zoe knows the situation. Chloe's going to be going, see, what was it you said? Next weekend's the last weekend you can hang out with me if you wanted to come up here, right? If she wanted to come out here.
If I'm going to Bellingham, then I'll be here Labor Day weekend before Bellingham because we're going to Bellingham. We're going to travel there together on the day after Labor Day.
And I look forward to our travel.
So that means I'll be spending 3 full days here.
That's fine. I don't mind spending 3 full days, by the way.
Yeah, I'm getting one for Christmas.
So apparently Chloe wants a Legion Go for Christmas, which comes in one of these little handy cases. Yes, I actually
I'm getting one for Christmas, and yeah.
I have nonca clue where I'm going in the Elder Scrolls.
You're playing it with me tonight, and I'm going to guide you because it'll be better because I can explain it to you while I'm sitting next to you in that room playing it.
I want to make a joke with you all. Okay, now the Legion Go. Let me just tell you, the Legion Go has playing Elder Scrolls Online on the current settings I found will only give you about 80 minutes of battery life. 80 minutes on a handheld. Yeah.
So you want to play for 18 minutes?
I said 80, 80. Yeah, I'll play it. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a conversation for my economic video. Personally, I like spending 80 minutes, 3+ hours on the bed there with the special pillow that Zoe gave me, which is for reading. It's a reading pillow. And I just sit there with my Switch or my Go, and I play. You guys ready for this? Stardew Valley. Love Stardew Valley. I got something I found on Etsy, I think it is. It's custom made. I'm going to have to sell some money to Chloe next month so she can use. So once I sell her the money, she can go. We can do PayPal and order because I wanted a Legion Go / Nintendo Switch. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, Moo Moo. Moo. Look at this.
I look pregnant. That's people. Someone actually thought I was pregnant.
Well, at least it's better that they think you're pregnant than basically being a cow.
Actually, and someone once told me I walk like a pregnant lady. I walk like a pregnant woman. It was like, yeah, people think you're pregnant because you have a pregnant belly and you walk like a pregnant.
So, anyways, let me just tell you a story, okay, for you preppers out there. So basically the economy is basically people sit there and they say, well, how can you afford some yummy, tasty, expensive food? Simple. I can barely afford yummy, tasty foods because, frankly, as everyone knows, Chloe's here visiting, and it's not cheap. I mean, she also not good. That I spent. How much did I spend over the last 3 years? Probably more money than I should for shells. What are you looking for?
Just something I could add to my sauce, but that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, let me look for you.
I was looking for canned mushrooms, but you don't have them.
I ate them all. But I have this if you want something traditional. Here's some traditional sauce.
I got that right there. I'm gonna make a sauce.
So I only. Oh yes, I was gonna share this with Chloe. I got this. I can send back with you. White chicken. It's pretty damn good stuff too. You like some meats? She already ate all the spam I sent with her. She loves her spam. Oh,
I like flavored
Niall
spam.
says,
I like jalapeno spam and bacon spam.
Niall Stanton said Niall Stanton says Chloe is normal size if she was a man. For that age, I agree completely. If she was a man, she'd be normal size. Yes. Well, she's 5'11", and I get to poke fun at her. And by the way, if she wasn't conscious or subconscious, I wouldn't have to be.
Fat as
so the other day, she says to me on the fair before I ran into her in Anacortes. This was her the other day. How do you lose all this weight, Rita? Simple. I ran around it with this little shopping cart. She's like, move aside, I'm taking it. She was like putting all over Anacortes with this little shopping cart.
Yeah,
and I'm behind her with a super large, the biggest drink they had available at McDonald's going, moo. She's like, shut up, Rita, moo. Shut up, Rita, moo.
I hear my former roommates called me fat. Yeah.
Chloe is a normal size if she was a man. Well, some people claim she is a man. Others claim she's just a wannabe woman. And others claim she's never going to be a real woman. I mean, think about it, Niles. Anyways, back to inflation. How bad is inflation? Inflation's high. But a lot of people are bitching about inflation going through the roof. Here's the problem in the world, okay? You got companies. Companies turn around and they pay for employees. Employees come around and they buy what they need.
Of course, I am No, I'm not some man.
Little lamp boy. Shut up, lamp boy. Look at my little lamp boy. Isn't he cute? He's got a
The
cone
thing
on
is,
his
I'm
head.
not JD Vance. Have you ever seen pictures of JD Vance?
We come from France. Have you ever seen the thing Coneheads?
Yes.
We come from France.
Yes, I remember that. Dan Aykroyd.
It was actually Saturday Night Live too. Oh,
Who? Life? What?
Anyways, here we go, friends. So, the economy is taking a dump.
All right, so
Literally
this stuff's
taking a
got to
dump.
cool down.
Economy is taking a dump, as people say, but price of electronics, price of everything that's not food has gone down. Anything that's food related went up. Yeah, went up. Think about it. I mean, the other day, my family said I was tempted to order something, mind you, on Amazon. My family sent it to me. That's why Chloe looked at me when she finally got to see it yesterday. And she said, Rita, I'm going to get one for Christmas. Cool. But I warned Chloe, this thing is top heavy. I mean, if she literally tries it and helps guide me on ESO, it is the biggest top heavy thing in the world. I mean, yeah. But it is good for certain issues. A lot of people say, oh, well, you can't run this, can't run that. Well, you can, but we don't know how far they see. The reviewers didn't review it for the best games out there. There's the popular games. They didn't test it for the most ardent, whatever. I mean, I can run Diablo 3 on it, no problem. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't tested Diablo 2. I haven't tested Diablo 1. I haven't tested Diablo 4. But the Nile says too expensive.
Anyways, look, we'll get Elder Scrolls running on there for you, and you could play it like you play Guild Wars.
So I tried Guild Wars 2. That was pretty cool on that. Actually, Guild Wars 2 works, but you need a keyboard. So I have a portable keyboard I keep with me, but it works.
But yeah, Elder Scrolls, you can play it like Diablo, kind of, with controllers. You can.
Diablo 3 and 2 and 1 controllers all work. Yeah.
When I'm on Elder Scrolls Online, I have a view like to a certain degree, pretty much like it would in Diablo, just because I fight bosses better that way because I can see the.
I haven't tried the Skyrim, Oblivion, or Morrowind that I have for it. I gotta admit, I have to, So anywho. So Higgins wonders if I'm Memorex. Sorry, Higgs, I'm not Memorex, but I am live. So if you haven't noticed, I am live. Chloe's live. We're all live. Chloe's basically trying to go tease a lunch.
Come on, dude. I'm making your manicotti for you.
And now she insulted the polar bear.
I'm just saying, I'm making manicottis for you.
She is a chill. Moppy's got to go again soon, so.
Well,
That's another reason why I think Chloe's a blessing to be here, because she takes him out 3, 4, 5 times a day. Did he poo already?
You already did.
Did you dispose of the poo?
I did.
And there you go. See? I don't have to worry.
He pooped at everything under the sun.
She was so excited.
I was drunk when I took him out. I took him out drunk. I was like literally trying to balance myself while walking. I was like, oh.
I was probably passed out snoozing.
You were. Actually, you weren't passed out yet. You were passing out. You're snoozing when and I came back in. But yeah, you were passed out and stuff like that.
I woke up with a bag of chips in my thing, and I was like, "Oh, look, chips! I better have some chips." And then you guys need to Nonka. This is what's left of the bag of chips.
Damn, I got Lay's, and it's like Masala
And then
flavor.
I asked Chloe, and she's like,
Masala.
"Ow."
Mine. I tried some masala flavored Lay's. It's like it's like. Let me show you what this is.
So then I asked Chloe, right, preppers? I want to share with you a couple things. I asked Chloe, price, right there's on the bag, $5.99, right there, $5.99
Got
for the bag of
masala
chips.
right here.
Uh,
That's what I was trying. That's what I tried.
Masala flavor. How much does that cost you? $5.99.
Yep, I can spend it myself.
Well, we're talking about the price on the bag. We're not talking about the price on the masala. I'm saying
It doesn't matter. It's still chips. It's still a price.
there's a chip tax in Seattle, by the way. That's why she loves it out there. She doesn't have to pay the chip tax.
Yeah, there's it's a salt tax.
You hear that from you guys? A salt tax. Now, this is why the government, and this is why everything's so fucking expensive in inflation part 4. I mean, think about it. I asked Chloe, I love Chloe dearly, what the hell is going on? Chloe says, whoa, my love. I'll tell you what pisses her off, okay? I'm going to tell you something that really pisses her off, okay? Chloe should be very proud of me, okay? I gave up tobacco, okay? Right now, my mindset isn't thinking about anything but my beverage here. But let me just tell you a story. We needed something to run Elder Scrolls. We're still working on it. And by the way, I'm gonna make a joke here. Somewhere on my table, I asked Chloe. I asked the love of my life here, who I love dearly, Chloe, to do it. She better do it tomorrow.
What is it?
Hammer.
All right.
Hammer time. Do 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 do. Hammer time. Do 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 do. And my chair is breaking down, so I asked Chloe the other day. Me and Chloe have a good relationship. I said, "Woman." She said, "Yes, woman." And I said, "At least you acknowledge me as a woman. I got a cooter." She said, "Fuck you." I said, "Yeah, fuck you too." She said, "Fuck you." I said, "Fuck you." So what do you want? I said, "My chair is nearly falling apart here." So the beautiful Chloe says, "Well, what do you want?" I said, "I want to go and spend $50 to get another one of these." She says, "Go for it." I said, "Tom nearly broke it." The other day I was like this, and the damn base fell off. I sat here like this, and the base went, and then I had to go find the special tool set to screw the fucking.
Oh, by the way, you didn't tell anyone that I'll be getting my name changed a week from Monday legally to Chloe.
Yes, apparently I'm going to make a joke here right now that my beloved Tater Tot is getting their name changed to Chloe.
Don't call me that.
Well, I already sent the message to their mom. Their mom's like, "My beloved Tater Tots having their name changed. It's the end of the world."
I already told my mom before you did.
Actually, your mom did not know. Sorry to say. I don't mean to trigger you. She was very disgusted that you're changing your name from Tater Tot to Chloe.
Oh, come on. I use the name Chloe.
I like the name Phoebe myself, but she chose Chloe. So.
Because it starts with a C, and I have a reason for that.
Well, everyone wants Chloe, and everyone wants the name Chloe. Me, I think Phoebe is a nice name. If I adopt a daughter, it's going to be named Phoebe. Sorry to say. If I have a kid, it's going to be named Phoebe.
My middle initial is still going to be the same first
See,
letter.
my neighbor upstairs
doesn't.
My neighbor does not like the name. My neighbor doesn't like the name Chloe.
All right. Can I finish now?
Can you finish? Yes, you may, but this is my channel, and we're trying to finish.
That. I'm well aware of that, but I am here as a guest. Look.
She wants to say her first rights amendments is more important than Niles Tampa. Go ahead.
Okay. Look. Yeah, I'm changing my first name completely. Middle name I'm changing, but it's still going to start with the same letter. And last name is the same.
I know your last name. What's the middle going to be?
Ask what was it, that question again?
I know what your first.
Don't say that word.
No, that's later. Let's get back to inflation. Is inflation high? Yes. Is
All
the
right.
government turning
You have to-
around?
Well, I was going to change my middle name too.
Yeah.
Middle name's going to be Bethany.
No, I think we should do a poll on that. Do you guys think Bethany?
It's already on the paper, so that's what it's going to be changed to. Come on, seriously.
I would have named my middle name to be Shitbird.
That is a fuck. Oh my goodness. All right, that's you.
For her, of course, not for me.
At least I'm not picking names like Misty Blue Waters.
Who's that?
Some tranny
Where?
in Phoenix.
Well, we're not supposed to be little people on my channel.
Okay, some trans person.
I'm
in Phoenix.
liable if they say something. Yeah.
All right, sorry, I use that word. All right, sorry, I use the T word, but look, I'm under that umbrella too. For one, and number two is all right. It's a trans woman who used the name Misty Blue Waters, and a lot of trans women use these type names like this, like these weird names. Like another one was Vara or Barbara. Who picks a name like Barbara? Barbara. Seriously. All right, continue.
Anyways, peeps. I was just thinking about Manicotti using a nap again. I love naps, by the way. Naps are really great.
All right,
and walking the dog. But anyways, my story goes like
gaming
this.
tonight. Oh well, I'll just be happy. I'll just be looking forward to going back down to Seattle on Monday.
Oh, let them be happy they're going to Seattle because, frankly, I'm just saying to you all that I'm happy for a little nappy because,
Yeah, and by the time you're up and ready for gaming after your nap, I'll be asleep for the night.
there they go. Well, that's what happens when you fill this entire glass half full. But anyways, I'm going to try to stay up. I have to stay up because there's this old geezer who messaged me, oh, we have to do a video tonight. Fine, we'll do video tonight.
Yeah, we're supposed to be gaming tonight. I'll talk to some old. But hey, if you want to pass out, pass out.
I'm not going to pass out because I can't pass out people because you see what angers her. So.
It won't anger me.
Hey,
right?
where's my dog?
It's just if you pass out,
I'm not going to pass out.
I'll take some NyQuil so I go to sleep and wake up early next morning, and I'll just start.
Sunday's my day. I always game. I game always Sunday.
Well, you play your game. You play Stardew Valley tomorrow. We shouldn't be doing eligibles together. You don't have any idea how to play.
Well, actually, that's true. I have nonker clue. Getting to where I am right now.
I don't think eligibles is the game for you.
Actually, she's completely right. Even Guild Wars ain't my game anymore. Yeah, she said it her best, but truthfully,
it's not your game anymore. So just
after
dinner, pass out, or even before dinner, just pass out, and I'll just put your stuff in the fridge.
No, I'm gonna eat my food fresh because you made it. See, but I do gotta walk Moppy, but I opened the window for her. But we're going to talk about inflation. So the point is, inflation's pretty damn bad. People are being spoon-fed. There is no inflation. There is, but inflation's only caused. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, then you're gonna drink my beer.
No, I didn't drink your beer. I don't like your beer. See? What do I got to deal with? The lovely Chloe visits now snaps at me. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can we just have a great time, my dear?
Because we had plans, and it's just like you said.
I made a joke, everyone, about the nap.
And then you said that you just want to pass out.
Yeah, I said I would love to have another nap, but right now I need to get Moppy.
Soon, I'm fine with you. Just go pass
I'm gonna walk Moppy is what I'm gonna do soon. But can we? Once I'm done with this short video, Chloe, we'll have a conversation that's adult-like, and you and I will be fine. Problem is inflation is only going up because the living wage is not going up. Living wage is going down. So people have to look at the price of everything and wonder what the hell's going on. So, for example, I love Chloe dearly. Unfortunately, we're gonna have manicotti. We're gonna have dinner together. Chloe.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
understand
pass out,
this.
and then we're gonna basically do some gaming.
Yeah, I was hoping we would.
I asked her time and time again to try Diablo 3.
And Elder Scrolls.
But the only one she has on her computer is Elder Scrolls.
Well, I didn't pay for Diablo 3. I don't have the
How
money
much
right
is
now.
Diablo 3? Do we even know?
It's-
Say trigger word again, trigger alerts. I should basically post this
No,
video about triggers.
Just don't even talk about that. Where's your big dad's? I'll just use the other.
What are you fucking complaining about now?
I'll just use these.
No, what
Don't.
Whatever. I should just throw her out, but I'm not going to. She screamed at me for what? I asked a question she won't answer. What the fuck are you looking for?
I'm using this.
Well, what are you looking? The big one is the one you said you were
I don't
watching.
watch it. Sorry, I'm just stressed right now because I'm trying to cook your fucking thing. You're
See?
talking about passing out.
No, I wasn't gonna pass out. I need.
Get that fucking work.
When is the ham? The ham is when Chloe basically turns around, but you know what?
Saying that word, I will fucking cut myself.
Feel free to. I'd like to see that. So the hospital takes her. Anyways, peeps, I better go so I can walk Moppy and relax. Because it seems I'm not going to get Inflation Part 4 done properly.
Just don't use that word like it's a fucking religion or something. We're not going to the hospital just for self-cutting. It's not suicide. A lot of people want to think it's suicide. Well, that's because they're all fucking brainwashed by capitalism, by medical capitalism, and by the rich, wealthy white billionaires. Billionaires that will soon one day fear Antifa. Every fucking billionaire will, especially the medical capitalists who want to think that fucking self-harm equals suicide, because it doesn't. I have plenty of friends who have been mistreated in fucking hospitals because they were just using physical pain to numb their mental pain, but they weren't trying for suicide. No hospitals will claim that because that's their way of making money. It's fucking capitalism at its worst. I'm sorry, I'm just saying that. And this is why.
Volume control.
This is why one day Jeff Bezos' worst nightmare is going to be Antifa. We will make sure of that. Elon Musk's worst nightmare will be Antifa. We'll make sure of that. There, that's my fucking rant. Sorry. Your Majesty, I'm sorry, it's just that I had to come out. Because every time I hear about mental hospitals when it comes to cutting, it's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. You realize how bad I've been treated by mental hospitals just so they can make someone like Jeff Bezos richer? Why do you think I hate Amazon? Why do you think I'll never shop on Amazon? If I need something, I will fucking walk to Target. I'll walk to Walmart. The only time I'll go to Amazon is when I march with Antifa to bring these fuckers down. Other than that, when it comes to business, when it comes to buying stuff, I'd rather walk into Walmart and get my shit at Walmart. I used to hate Walmart, but I'd rather shop there than Amazon. Because at least Walmart's not getting rich off of mistreating patients at hospitals that they want to buy out. At least Walmart understands their place is retail. But of course, I don't like Walmart's quality. That's another story. I think Walmart at times has the quality. Their quality has gotten shittier. I have to say that. Same with Target. Their stuff's getting shittier too. Their clothes, I mean. Same with Fred Meyer. Bought a shirt from Fred Meyer, right? Stitching came apart already. You didn't stitch it properly. Thing I don't like about capitalism and clothing is that cheap labor equals poor, shitty quality. Like my shades that were made not in a third world country.
So, anyways, preppers, for you guys who's been tuned in today, we're going to talk about inflation part 4. Inflation is high, but that's only because people these days need to realize that Americans don't make much themselves. Think about it. Well, we just said it. Oh, I went to Fred Meyer's and got some shitty clothing. I went to Target and I got shitty clothing. I went to Wally World.
It's because it's cheap labor. They use cheap labor. But I'd rather shop there than Amazon because at least they're not trying to buy mental patients and make money off of them. What Jeff Bezos is doing is he's trying to own human beings and make money off of human beings like they're cattle. So is Elon Musk. At least the Waltons aren't that evil. I'll give the Waltons credit for that. At least they're not that evil. They're just fucked up as in the way of hiring third world countries to make their goods. Was China a second or third world country?
I have not a clue.
It is a shitty country It is a shitty country. I mean, I would never live in China, which you wouldn't either.
If I was the Empress of China, I'd be happy because I'd have everything I wanted if I was the Empress of China.
Yeah, if you're an Empress, but they don't have an Empress or Emperor anymore.
That's because they got rid of Henry Pui.
Yeah, it's the People's Republic of China, which is in a police state ran by an authoritarian autocrat. What was his name? Xi Jinping or something?
Xi Jinping, who apparently is going down the toilet. Yeah.
I hope he does, too, because he's a fascist little bastard.
Anyways, to you all, I need to share with you what am I sharing with you all? I have not a clue. Yeah, I have no clue. Yes, I'm about to take a snoozer, and actually I'm not thinking of a snoozer. I'm thinking of the economy. Now, I want to finish this video so I can get Moppy walked. So, let me tell you before I go. And it goes like this.
All right, let's see. Just got to put a little more in this shell. So far, you got your 2 shells made already. Dude, you're going to love these ones. These ones have that, whatever flavor that was in the mozzarella. It's going to be in that manicotti because that's what the mozzarella's in it. So whatever seasonings were in that mozzarella, it's going to be in that manicotti. Plus the juice from that, too. The seasoned juice that was on that mozzarella, I poured it in the filling mix to flavor it up.
So when it comes to inflation, So basically, Higgins messaged me about something or other, and he's like, "Oh, how are you?" What? I'm at a point where I want to tell you guys a story. You see, hey, what's up, little boy? I love you. You want to watch? Huh? You're like, yeah, I need to go potty. Yeah, I bet you need to go potty. We're gonna take you out to go potty. Everyone loves the little guy here. Yeah, look at it. Everyone, little doggy guy. What are you grumping about this time? Oh, what's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, little doggy? What held you in the wrong position, huh? Looking for a walk? Poor little guy just wants this little cone off his head. You don't get the cone off your head, cone head. Every time we do it, look what happens, huh?
He tears himself off is what he does. And that sucks because he shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to see our little pumpkin tear his skin up because of fleas. He needs to regrow that fur before winter comes. Because winter's going to come soon.
I'm going to have to ask Chloe to come here before she goes to Bellingham, and we're going to take the Ebo outside. We're going to bug bomb the entire apartment.
When are we doing this?
As soon as you're ready, we're going to use a can of bug bomb and bug bomb the entire place and kill the fleas.
Yes. If I'm in Bellingham, I'll probably be in Bellingham. Because if I'm stuck in Seattle, I'm at that shitty shelter. And yes, I'll be more inclined to march with Antifa because I'll be pissed off at capitalism for whatever reason. The fact is, I'm not fucking housed yet. And it's a bitch getting housed at the cost of living.
Say, you heard it yourself. Inflation Part 4, they're basically cherry picking who gets housing and who doesn't.
That's capitalism working for you. I support Antifa, but I'm not a big fan of BLM right now because I think BLM's gone too far with their message. Unfortunately, because they've gone too far to the point where I can't get any help I need because, well, they only want to help people with darker skin than what I have, which sucks. I mean, we should all be fighting fascism together, regardless of what our fucking skin color is. Now these marginalized groups want to say, "Oh, we'll fight fascism. We'll support Antifa as long as all the white people leave." So they want to hate a lot. They want to hate all of us with what skin we got because we happen to have the same skin color as the fascists that are coming after you. Like, I asked to be born white. Like, I asked to have relatives who delved themselves into QAnon conspiracies. I didn't ask to have a grandma who's full-fledged QAnon. Hell, my uncle went full-fledged QAnon, and look what happened. His QAnon beliefs killed him. He died. He went far down the rabbit hole enough where it cost him his life. And even my grandma was talking about how my uncle was teaming up with Mike Lindell, and he was going to go meet Q, the man who claims to be Q. Yeah, and my grandma was like, Q is an American patriot. I was like, what?
Hold on. Hello. No, I'm not. I'm listening to Chloe. I'm listening to Chloe. I'm enjoying the rant from Chloe. Why? Hey everyone, it's Zoe. She says hello. She's watching me live, and it's not. Yeah. Okay. So Zoe says to you all, she's watching my video, and I'm falling asleep while Chloe's on a rant. There you go. I actually listened to the rant.
Even Captain Planet has joined Antifa. Do you remember Captain Planet from the late 80s, early 90s?
Yes,
Captain
I remember
Planet,
that.
he's a hero.
Yeah, so what's up, girl?
Down to zero. You could be a planeteer too. Ballooning is not.
Yes, well, I gotta walk Moppy too. But Higgins is, we're going to do inflation part 4, and yet I keep getting sidetracked. Hey, at least it's entertainment for you, my princess. His name's Niles, and he says, "Is Zoe mad Chloe's back in there?" No, the thing is, Zoe understands Chloe, and Chloe understands Zoe, so it's all gravy, except this turkey says, and then he says something like, "Is the ham ready? I haven't thrown the ham in the fridge yet."
If you would have came out to Seattle, I would have helped you.
Yes, Chloe just said, if you were in Seattle, she would have helped you, is what she said.
I may not be too happy with the with what happened, what you did, what happened, but I was willing to help you in Seattle any way I could, because that's a tough position, especially you would have been you would try to get a place out there. They would cherry pick you out. They would have weeded you out through cherry picking, like they did to me.
Yeah, so
because you're white.
She said if you basically came to Seattle, she would have helped you. The thing is, they would have cherry picked you because you're white, so they would have cherry picked you over you, and she would have did everything she could to help you find housing. But she's saying they cherry picked.
Yeah, they said they want to let Jamal and Rakisha get in because, well, they had suffered from
Jamal
police brutality.
And Rakisha.
Yeah, because they suffer from police brutality, and these.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, here's what I might do. I might just join groups like Antifa to knock some sense into people, saying that you shouldn't be being fascist towards a race that has the same skin color as the fascists themselves, because that's also fascism too.
See? Yeah, she's on a rant, and I wanted to finish my inflation part 4 and walk Moppy, but
yeah, they shared it.
Sorry about that, my sis. Sorry, my sis. Yeah, it's just yeah, just like you do at 8:07 in the morning. Hey, I'm bored. I need to talk to someone, dude. It's 8 in the morning. I had 2 hours of sleep. You woke me up. Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I'm bored. What's up? And I'm sitting there going, dude, yeah, I've had 2 hours of sleep. You're calling me. I'm bored. I'm tired. Let me sleep. I'm bored. No, let me sleep.
Captain Antifa is a hero, bringing fascism down to zero.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Has Zoe's ever seen Captain Planet?
Yes. My name is Zoe. I drank too much coffee. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. I have had too much coffee. That was Yeah. I'll have to Google it. I think it's like Coast to Coast with Brack and the coffee thing. Space Coast, yes. Of course they drive me crazy. I'd be sleepy and be like, dude, go. Yeah, I mean, literally, it's like you went from Chicago to Washington State to where you're at now, and literally you're like, hey, Rita, I'm bored. It's like, dude, I got 2 hours of sleep. You're calling me. I'm bored. Talk to me. I'm trying to sleep. It's like, dude, doesn't this person realize?
Do they still live in that W word state?
Yes.
That WV word?
Yes.
So they live in a W state like we do. But yeah, maybe tell Zoe that they should have picked Morgantown.
He should have picked Morgantown, is what Chloe said.
There's a lot of college parties there.
A lot of young men and parties.
And young women too. Frats and sororities.
I have not a clue. Yeah, but you don't. You and me.
All right. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. You're getting 10 manicotis being made.
Yeah,
Be blessed.
exactly.
Be blessed. You got 10 manicotis that are going to be cooked soon.
Yeah, exactly. And then you call me and you're like, hey, Rita's on video live, but she's half asleep. Yeah, yeah, I'm half asleep. You hear that? Everyone on YouTube's always says I had to wake Rita's ass up. Yeah, you see, what is?
Well, yeah, rather have them wake you up than you pass out and not eat dinner.
Yes, I'm well aware of the nodding off in my chair, my dear. And Moppy's also chewing on him, even with a cone on his head. I have not a clue. All I know is that he basically is chewing on himself, even with a cone on his head. Yeah, no. Oh, yes, I did. I called him up earlier and I said, what's up? Oh, I'm so grateful you're alive. Why? Oh, well, Chloe told me you were in the hospital. I was in the hospital. Chloe nods her head like yes. Then I go in the office and I'm like, dude, Pops, I wasn't in the hospital. I don't.
You should tell them the reason why I said that you were in the hospital.
I have no reason why you're in the I was in the hospital. Would you like to fill me in why?
Hold on. You were never in the hospital. I just told Tom that.
You're alive?
Just because I told him that because as an excuse because we were doing that plan, remember?
Oh. Anyways, yeah, so whatever it is Chloe was saying is she's just like, I told him this because I don't want him to know what's going on. So I was like, okay, cool. And I'm like, whatever, but I'm like, well, I was in the hospital. I have not a clue why I was in the hospital. I weren't in the hospital, my dear. I have not a clue what's going on with Tom. I have not a clue. He won't say anything. He won't answer his phone. I tried calling him earlier. Oh, I'm busy with June. Good. Then he calls me like 8 hours later. Hey, are you busy? Yeah, making dinner. Oh, okay. And it's like, yeah. Sorry, I was busy with June, Mom. Stay with June. There's nothing new.
You could have June. I mean, I want him just to stay with June. I don't want him trying to get in
You're expensive.
I don't want him stealing my panties either.
Here, Chloe just been to go preppers. Tom stole Chloe's underwear.
And I need that underwear. That's the underwear I wear.
30. Yeah. I have not a clue. All
right.
Is, yeah.
Your tray's full of manicotti. I'm gonna make up some sauce now.
So, anyways, like I said, we're trying to do inflation part 4.
Mix it all together. Mix your sauce
and
my
then
sauce together.
Like,
I got tomato paste. Where's the can thing to open cans with?
I showed you, Chloe. Sorry, Zoe. Zoe left me this cool little device. Cool little device. Zoe left me this cool device the other day. Hold on a second.
Wait, right here.
Yeah, it said, and just so you can unlock here, I'm sure. Just so you unlock it. Once it locks in place, you push this thing here to unlock it. Yeah, see, isn't that a cool can opener? See, even Zoe said that's a great can opener. She gave it to me. Yes. I do it with canned fruit cocktail. Yes. So
watch that word. I'm trying to make you dinner here. Fuck, where's that damn pot?
Yes. Well, I'm glad someone gave me a good one and left me a good one, because the good one's always the good one that I like is the one that's given to me as a gift. And what's the reason why you're still awake nearly midnight there?
All right.
Sugar babies, isn't that like a candy?
Yeah, that's a candy. It's
and it's I'm sorry to say, sis, but doesn't that go to your? Won't that go to your hips?
Sugar babies are like junior versions of sugar daddies. Have you ever heard of sugar daddies?
I know a sugar daddy.
Hate that fucking word.
Well, enjoy your sugared up timestamp, sis. Fucking wake my fucking ass up. Thank you so much. Yes.
Almost did.
Yes. Yep. Bye. So apparently Zoe called me, everyone. She wanted to wake my ass up because I need to wake your ass up. You're falling asleep because of Chloe. Well, I'd like to. I got my boots on. I got my clothes on. I'm ready to walk Moppy. So it goes like this. Inflation is. People need to realize inflation is hard. Why is it hard? Well,
we use this sauce for the main topping for both.
Inflation is high because the living wage ain't being met. So everyone can see the price going up. And as long as I control the pricing on things that you got to live on, which is food, toilet paper, paper towels, toothpaste, etc., they're going to raise it. 9 items you don't need.
All right.
That's where they turn around and they... That's... In the opinion of the people, that's where they know what's going on in the world. So, for example, everyone has settings. So anywho, I thought I would share that with you. So apparently Higgins says, wake up, sleepy. He's watching too. Well, that's good that you're watching, Higgs. That tells you that I'm still awake and alive. So, and yeah. So yeah, Higgins and Zoe messaged me saying wakey wakey. So it's good to know. So I, on the other hand, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna go take a snoozer.
Yeah, take your snooze. I'll wait. But if you do, I'm gonna wake you up for your dinner.
I like how she accepts everything. No, I'm gonna take Moppy for a walk. Is what I'm gonna do. But my point is, for you lovely people, is this:
Where did I just put it? Right here.
So, for some of you preppers out there, you need to know that I'm still around. It's hard to stay awake due to the fact that
All right, so we're gonna do this. Okay, this is store brand sauce. That's just gonna go on a man seeds before they cook. The other sauce will go on afterwards.
Sarah Love actually tells me this because I know exactly what's going on. So, and a lot of people say, well, your bottle's half empty. Yeah, my Dugan's maybe half empty, but guess what? It's not about getting drunk. It's about happiness.
We preheat oven to what?
You're the cook. You've made it so many times.
So 350.
I would.
Bake. And then hit start, right? Yeah, it's pretty okay. I got it.
I love Chloe. Come here. She puts up with me. I put up with her. We're all got a little family.
I am not a cow.
Oink, 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 oink.
I'm not a barn animal.
Oh, that's funny because I thought it was because apparently the manager is complaining we have a barn animal here already that's making my place stink. And everyone's bitching about it. The other day she said to me, well, what do you want to do with Ebo? I said, drown him? So he did not like that answer at all.
Because he's family. You love him. I'm not gonna let you do that to someone you love. I'm sorry, that's just not how you're gonna handle that.
See?
All right.
And
So
did I
your
do
stuff
anything
is
about
right
my?
here.
No, I did not. I just said that because I looked through Chloe at the same Chloe. It's just like, well, it's your bunny, it's your pet, and yeah, I'm taking care of it. And he may run out of food this month too. Anyways, I need to take a minute. Anyways, inflation. Everyone wants to say inflation's high. Inflation's only high because the cost of living of workers are getting shit on. Secondly, the greedy companies are the ones who's basically raising prices. The Americans turned around and said, fuck you, we're not paying this price. Companies would go out of business really quickly. They'd be out of business because no one would buy their crap because they don't want to buy their crap. You see? And then you have Zoe says, try not to pass out in front of the courthouse steps again, Big Bear. Thank you, Mama Duck. Quack, quack.
Also, I'm going to be going to a courthouse in a week.
Yeah, she gets lucky. She gets to save $350. I had to pay $350 20 years ago. It makes you wonder. Poor people must have big good benefits if they basically get everything for free.
Not housing.
On a sugar baby high at MySpace ghost friend. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
even surprised that they even decided to waiver my fee because some of these organizations only want to help people who are different. I'm just gonna say that they want to help people who have darker skin.
So I have to ask Higgins right now, people, why he wants inflation part 5. Did I screw up in part 4? Probably. But how many more inflation parts do I need to do? Higgins, if you really want me to do inflation part 5, you answer the fucking telephone, right, Chloe?
Yes.
And you tell me why I need to do inflation part 5. What did I screw up in part 4? Besides the lovely Zoe calling me to wake my ass up, which I love Zoe. As Chloe knows time and time again that it's a wife from Pennsylvania. The wifey from Pennsylvania. We always joke about that.
Pennsylvania, huh?
Yeah.
What about Pennsylvania?
Apparently, the wife is in Pennsylvania. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Zoe,
Zoe, the Pennsylvania wifey. I got a Washingtonian wifey, Chloe. Zoe, which is the wifey from Pennsylvania, and then I have Bagrita from Saudi Arabia. Which,
Arabic wifey.
yeah, Arabic wifey. I should check and see what's going on with Instagram tonight, people. Instagram, yes. There's Annie. She's like, ooh, yeah, it's bad to read that.
Does she have to wear a hijab in Saudi Arabia?
I think so.
Well, that kind of sucks. Now, Project 2025 wants to make it where women have to wear bonnets, or women have to wear certain stuff like Christian law. So, watch yourselves. Project 2025 is going to put us under the Christian version of Sharia law. So it's crucial everyone votes against Trump and get him out. Anyone who's conservative, you'll have eventually you can rebuild the Republican Party and have someone like have a Reagan-like conservative come in one day. I'm not saying this, not hating Trump because I'm not hating Trump as Antifa. I'm hating Trump.
Is another tutor? You mean the other state that starts with a W? All right, people. I guess Zoe wants me to spill it. So Zoe is currently in West Virginia. There we go. And thank God the Christmas tree blocks Chloe. Otherwise, you'd be seeing her panties. She had her panties all the way, and you'd see her beaver. Hey, man.
Damn this damn sauce. I don't want this getting everywhere.
Yes, Zoe. Another tutor? Yes, I'm having another tutor. I wanted to leave, but inflation is not going through the roof. It's the cost of living that's causing people to basically bitch about inflation. The other problem you have with inflation is
it's just the cost of living.
The cost of living is bad. Chloe even confirms it being
and the housing crisis and the fact that people get cherry picked in housing is what makes it really bad. And jobs and pay, they cherry pick who gets better pay these days.
You heard it from Zoe. You heard it from Chloe. She speaks the truth, people.
Unfortunately, that's just how it is. What I don't get is that you got a lot of these black men who are heavily involved and are heavily supportive of Trump. When Trump supports the very officers who would racially profile black men and shoot him dead. Honestly, Donald Trump praised David Duke, and yet there's these young black men who love Trump. Do they even realize that the man that they think that they're going to vote for is actually someone who praised David Duke? And do they realize who David Duke was? He was a fucking Klan wizard. He was in the Ku Klux Klan. How long does this need to cook? All right.
45 minutes, maybe?
40 minutes.
Why? In the meanwhile, preppers, I'm gonna let Chloe stay here and watch everything. I'm gonna have to watch Moppy temporarily, but the main thing is um
All right, your manicois are in the oven cooking. I got your manicois are gonna. That's the last thing they need to do. My stuff, I gotta start cooking now.
well, like I said to you guys, um
Get some good sauce here. Just gotta.
what'd you say? Thanks for introducing me to it. Yes, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Zoe.
I'm gonna cook some noodles too. Use that smaller pan for my noodles.
So it's just something to look forward to. I've not figured out part 4, so figure part 5. The answer would be real, really. So Higgins wants me to do part 5 because he has not a clue what's going on in part 4. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First I think Higgins needs his ass kicked. There you go. So I, on the other hand, am about to leave and disappear for a bit, and maybe I'll do a part 5 when I come back in. But as Zoe knows, sorry. As Zoe knows, because I am half out of it because I'm tired. Yeah. So, what can I say to you guys? I got you. We're going to take you for a walk shortly. Yeah, I'm going to take you for a walk shortly. Yeah. You crying again? Yeah. Because I'm stuck with a coat on my head, Mom. Yeah. Alright, so you guys want pricing from 1950s, but you gotta realize that even if you have pricing in the 1950s, the truth is inflation's going to go up because no one's paying a living wage. If they're not paying a living wage, everyone who needs stuff is going to be paying more for their groceries and supplies. It's also based on location. You live on an island, you pay more. You live off an island, you pay less. But less might be 30 cents less. So you go to the store, you say, okay, I just paid. So then all of a sudden you pay less, but you get more or you get less.
What do you think, Your Majesty? Well, I'll talk to you about it after the video. Because,
So for you preppers out there, I need to let you know that I'm tired, I'm cranky, I love you all. Did I get my favorite smoked cheese? Negative. I have something else. Enjoy your evening, ladies. Yes. Well, good night, Zoe. So, Zoe's leaving. I need to walk Moppy, and
if you would have told me that they had that cheese back, I could have swung by there. I'll do it on Labor Day weekend for you, all right?
that's fine. So, anyways, for all you preppers out there, is inflation bad? It's only bad if you make it bad. If you basically say inflation ain't bad, you gotta basically realize the cost of living when the living wage isn't going up. Therefore, that's why everything's so expensive. So maybe when I'm sober, I can explain to you more. In the meantime, Zoe's leaving, I'm leaving, and everyone's leaving. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe buttons. Those are fun for your family, your dogs, cats, your bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do.